Okay, so let's continue. So we are now on number 26. Okay, so for number 26, the given is 4a squared minus 9b squared all over 10a squared minus 6ab minus 16b squared. Again, so this looks difficult, but we'll solve this in a step-by-step manner. Okay, so for our numerator, so by inspection I could say that this is a difference of 2 squares. So okay, this can be written as 2 quantity 2a squared. This can be written as quantity 3b squared. Okay, so by getting the factor, that gives us 2a plus 3b and 2a minus 3b all over. Now we proceed with the denominator. Okay, so for our denominator, okay, I can see that okay, so let's try to use the cross method section, the cross method approach. So this gives me 1 and 10. Okay, this gives let's say 1 and negative 16. Okay, so then once I cross multiply this one, this gives me negative 16, then this gives me positive 10, and then when I add this one, okay, this gives me negative 6. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so the factors of my denominator are, okay, this is simply a and b, so that will give a plus b. Okay, then 10a minus 16b. Okay, so but if I'm going to look at the factors, so I don't have anything to cancel out. So but I think I could still reduce this one by simply factoring, or by simply factoring 2. Okay, so okay, I'm going to rewrite this one. So this gives me 2a plus 3b, 2a minus 3b all over, factor out 2, so that gives me 2 quantity a plus b, then that gives me 5a minus 8b. Okay, so again, there's no other thing that I can cancel, so again this will be my final answer. Okay, so as long as I can get the factors or make it in the factor form, so we're good. Okay, so number 27, so I have here 3x squared minus 12 all over 2x plus 4. So I think you can do this easily. So factor out 3, that gives me x squared minus 4. Factor out 2, that gives me x plus 2. Okay, but I can still further simplify this or factor this one. So that gives me 3 k dots x plus 2 x minus 2 all over 2x plus 2. Okay, then simply cancel x plus 2. Okay, so the final answer would be 3 quantity x minus 2 over 2. Okay, so I hope by this time you are well familiar with dots, perfect square trinomial, and factoring using the cross method approach. Okay, so proceed. 28. The given is 64x cubed minus 1 all over 12x squared plus 13x minus 4. Okay, so let's take a look first at the numerator. So 64x cubed, I can simply get the cube representation of this one, so that gives me 4. Am I right? So the cube representation of this one is, okay, you can simply write this as 4x cubed, since 4 cubed is 64. So this one is 1 cube. So following the formula, okay, so that is okay, so that gives me 4x minus 1. Okay, so 4x squared, that is 16x squared, multiply plus 4x plus 1 squared is 1 all over. Okay, all over. Okay, then use cross method. Okay, so 12, that gives me, let's say, 4 and 3. Okay, how about for negative 4? So that gives me 1, negative 1, and 4. Okay, so multiply. So that gives me 16, multiply negative 3. Then I add this one. Okay, it gives me positive 13. So the factors are, okay, so this is 4x minus 1. Okay, just add x and then copy the sign, then add x. So that is 3x plus 4. Okay, so I can simply cancel 4x minus 1. Okay, so my final answer is 16x squared plus 4x plus 1 all over 3x plus 4. Okay, so this is my final answer. Okay, so for number 29, we have here 6k minus 3 all over 3 minus 6k. Okay, so this is very easy. So applying the negatives of each other. So same given but with opposite sign. Okay, just get the answer is negative 1. Again, do not forget the negative. Okay, so how about, okay, for number 30, so let's have number 30. Okay, so number 30, the given is 5r squared plus 8r minus 4 all over 4 minus 20r plus 25r squared. Okay, so get the factor. So this is not a perfect square trinomial, the numerator, because I have here 5, okay, and the negative 4. So simply factor this one using the cross method approach. Okay, so 5. Okay, so let's show this. How going to get the factor. Okay, so we have here 1 and 5. Okay, so negative 4. So I have here 1. Okay, how about negative 2? 2 and negative 2. Okay, so once I cross multiply, negative 2. Once I cross multiply, 10. Then I add, okay, it gives me 8. Okay. So the factor will be r plus 2, 5r minus 2 all over. Okay, now, is this a perfect square trinomial? Let's verify. Okay, so I can write this in the form of square. So that is 2 squared. This one is 5r squared. Then once I multiply, 5 times 2, that is 10 times 2, negative 20. So this is a perfect square trinomial. So this gives me 2 minus 5r squared. Okay, so again, what I want you to look at is this one. Okay, this one. Okay, we can simply cancel that one out. Okay, but again, remember, these are the negatives of each other. So your final answer should be negative r plus 2 or 2 distributing negative. Okay, so that will become negative 2 minus, negative 2 minus r. Okay, or negative r minus 2. Okay. Okay, so these are your final answers. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I overlook. So still have here. Okay, sorry, I overlooked the problem. So you have here r plus 2. Okay, you simply cancel this one, but you have here 2 minus 5r. Okay, you still have here 2 minus 5r since you only canceled squared. Okay, so again, by rewriting this, okay, so that would give us, factor out the negative, so that gives us r plus 2 over 5r minus 2. Okay, so since you factor this one, you put negative here, right? Okay, negative. So distribute negative, it will become negative r minus 2. Okay, or simply get the negative of this one, so this will give you negative. Okay, so I'll just put it back. Okay, so negative, okay, 5r minus 2. Okay, so cancel negative, so it gives you r plus 2 over 5r minus 2. Okay, so we proceed. Number 31. So we have here 5x squared minus 20 over 6x plus 12. So common factor is 5. So that gives us x squared minus 4 all over common factor is 6. That gives us x plus 2. Okay, still can be factored. This can be factored. Dots. Okay, so that is x plus 2, x minus 2 all over 6x plus 2. So cancel x plus 2. Okay, so our final answer would be 5x minus 2 over 6. Okay. Then for number 32, okay, continue with number 32. So 32, we have bc squared plus c plus b squared, c plus b all over 2c plus 2b. Okay, so first is I'm going to factor the denominator since common factor is 2, so that gives me c plus b. Okay, and this one, going to group this. Okay, factor by grouping. So this gives me common is c, factor out bc plus 1, then plus common is b, so that gives me b plus 1. So sorry, bc. Okay, then factor out bc plus 1. Okay, that gives us the remaining terms, that is c plus b all over 2c plus b. Okay, so we can cancel out c plus b. Oops. So the final answer would be bc plus 1 all over 2. Okay, so again we proceed with the next video. We continue on the next video.